Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to stop holding on to someone or something that once meant everything to you. You may still remember the love, the promises, the moments, and the way things used to feel. A part of you may still be waiting for answers, waiting for change, or waiting for them to understand your heart. But there comes a time when holding on hurts more than letting go. And that is when your soul begins to whisper, choose peace. Letting them go does not mean you stopped caring. It does not mean your love was fake. It does not mean you lost. It means you are finally giving yourself permission to breathe again. You are no longer forcing what feels heavy. You are no longer begging life to keep something that keeps breaking your heart. In the next section, we will begin with a few long-form affirmations to help you release pain, calm your heart, and trust that what truly belongs to you can never be taken away forever. Let this be the moment you stop chasing, stop blaming yourself, and softly return to your own peace. Now take a soft breath and allow these words to meet the part of you that has been tired, confused, and quietly hurting. You do not have to fight your feelings. You do not have to pretend that everything is easy. You are allowed to feel what you feel, but you are also allowed to release what is hurting you. Say this gently within yourself. I am letting go of what no longer chooses me with love and peace. I am no longer holding tightly to people, memories, or situations that make me feel forgotten. I trust that what is meant for my life will never need to be forced. I trust that what leaves my life is making space for something better, calmer, and more loving. I release the pain of waiting for someone to change. I release the need to keep proving my worth. I release the fear that I have lost something I can never receive again. My heart is not empty. My life is not over. My peace is returning to me now. The love I gave was real, and it will come back to me in a better way. The time I gave was not wasted, because it taught me how deeply I can love, how strongly I can feel, and how bravely I can heal. I am safe as I let go. I am supported as I move forward. I do not need to chase what is meant to stay. I do not need to beg for what is meant to love me. I now choose myself with kindness. I choose my peace over confusion. I choose my healing over attachment. I choose to believe that everything I lost will be restored in the right way, at the right time, and my heart will understand why it had to happen this way. Sometimes we hold on because we believe holding on will bring things back. We keep checking, waiting, remembering, and replaying every moment in our mind. We ask ourselves what we could have done better, what we could have said differently, or why things changed so suddenly. But the more we keep going back to the same pain, the more our heart stays stuck in the place where it was hurt. Holding on can feel like love, but sometimes it is fear. Fear of being forgotten. Fear of starting again. Fear that nothing better will come. Fear that if we stop caring, everything will truly end. But your peace cannot grow in the same place where your heart keeps breaking. Your energy cannot return when all of it is still attached to someone who is not meeting you with the same love, effort, or honesty. This does not mean you have to erase your memories. It does not mean you have to hate them. It only means you stop giving your whole life to what already took so much from you. You stop feeding the pain with your attention. You stop punishing yourself for something that was not fully in your control. Peace begins when you accept that some answers may never come in the way you wanted. Peace begins when you understand that forcing someone to stay is not love. Real love should not make you lose yourself every day. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop running after what is leaving. Stand still, breathe, and let the universe show you what was waiting for you after the pain. Letting go is not losing. Sometimes, letting go is the first sign that you are finally remembering your own value. You are no longer standing in a place where your heart is being hurt again and again. You are no longer asking for love from someone who cannot give it in the way your soul deserves. You are no longer trying to hold together something that keeps making you feel alone. When something leaves your life, it may feel like everything is falling apart. It may feel like a door has closed forever. But sometimes, what closes in front of you is only protecting you from more pain. Sometimes, what you wanted so badly was not truly giving you peace. It was giving you hope one day and confusion the next. It was making you wait, wonder, and question yourself. And anything that makes you forget your worth cannot be the final blessing meant for you. Letting go does not mean the love was not real. It does not mean your heart made a mistake. It means your soul is ready for something more honest, more peaceful, and more aligned with who you are becoming. You are not losing what is meant for you. You are releasing what cannot walk with you into the next chapter of your life. So do not look at letting go as an ending. Look at it as a space opening. Space for peace. Space for healing. Space for better love. Space for new blessings. Space for the universe to restore what you thought was gone in a way that feels lighter, safer, and more beautiful than before. You may not understand right now why something had to change, why someone had to leave, or why a chapter you cared about so deeply had to close. When the heart is hurting, it is hard to see clearly. Pain makes everything feel personal. It makes you think you were not enough, you did something wrong, or life took something away from you without a reason. But sometimes, what feels like rejection is really redirection. Sometimes, what feels like loss is life moving you away from something that was slowly taking your peace. The universe can see what you cannot see yet. It can see the energy behind people. It can see what is real and what is only pretending to be real. It can see what is good for your soul and what is only attached to your fear. You may have wanted something to stay because your heart was connected to it, but that does not always mean it was meant to grow with you. There are moments when life removes people, plans, and situations because they no longer match the person you are becoming. At first, it hurt. It feels unfair. It feels confusing. But later, when your heart becomes calm, you begin to understand why certain things did not work out. So trust the quiet work happening behind your pain. Trust that your life is not falling apart without meaning. Something is being rearranged. Something is being healed. Something better is being prepared for you. What left your life did not take your future with it. Your future is still safe. Your peace is still possible, and what is truly meant for you is still finding its way. What you lost may return to you, but not always in the same form. Sometimes, the universe does not bring back the same person, the same situation, or the same old dream. Sometimes, it brings back the feeling you were searching for. It brings back peace. It brings back self-respect. It brings back confidence. It brings back the soft happiness you thought you would never feel again. When something leaves your life, it can feel like a part of you has been taken away. You may think you lost love, time, trust, hope, or the future you imagined, but nothing given with a pure heart is ever truly wasted. The love you gave will return to you as deeper love. The time you gave will return as wisdom. The pain you felt will return as strength. The tears you cried will return as clarity. And one day, you will understand that life was not taken from you. It was teaching you how to receive better. Sometimes, restoration looks different from what you expected. It may come as a new beginning. It may come as a peaceful heart. It may come as better people who value you without making you beg. It may come as a stronger version of yourself who no longer accepts half love, confusion, or disrespect. So do not be afraid that everything is gone forever. What is truly meant for your soul can never be lost in a final way. It may leave for a while. It may change shape. It may return in a way you did not imagine. But when the universe restores, it does not only replace what was lost. It brings something wiser, calmer, safer, and more beautiful into your life. There comes a moment when you must stop begging for what does not choose you. Not because your heart is cold, not because you no longer care, but because your soul is tired of standing in front of a closed door, asking to be loved, valued, and understood. You were never meant to lose your dignity, trying to prove that your love is real. You were never meant to explain your worth again and again to someone who keeps acting like they cannot see it. When something is truly meant for you, it will not make you feel like you are always chasing. It will not make you feel small. It will not make you question your beauty, your value, your kindness, or your place in someone's life. Real love does not keep you confused all the time. Real love does not make you beg for simple respect. Real love does not make you feel alone while you are still holding on. Sometimes we beg because we are afraid of the empty space that comes after letting go. We think, what if nothing better comes? But the truth is, something better cannot enter while you are still holding tightly to what keeps hurting you. Your hands, your heart, and your energy need space to receive what is truly aligned with you. So stop asking someone to choose you when you can finally choose yourself. Stop waiting for someone to give you the peace you can begin creating within your own heart. You are not too much. You are not hard to love. You are not asking for something impossible. You are simply worthy of love that feels safe, honest, and steady. And the moment you stop begging for less, you open the door for the universe to bring you more. Your energy comes back when you choose yourself. For so long, you may have given your thoughts, your emotions, your time, and your heart to something that kept making you feel tired. You may have spent nights thinking about what happened, mornings trying to act normal, and quiet moments wondering if things could still become the way they were before. But every time you give all your energy to what hurts you, you leave very little love for yourself. Choosing yourself does not mean you are selfish. It means you are finally coming home to your own heart. It means you are learning to protect your peace. It means you are no longer allowing one person, one ending, or one painful memory to control your whole life. You are allowed to care about them, but you are also allowed to care about yourself more than the pain. The moment you stop chasing, your soul begins to breathe again. The moment you stop checking, waiting, and overthinking, your mind begins to feel lighter. The moment you stop giving power to what is left, you begin to feel the strength that was always inside you. Slowly, your confidence returns. Slowly, your smile returns. Slowly, your hope returns. You are not broken because something did not stay. You are not empty because someone did not choose you. You are still full of light, love, kindness, and purpose. And as you choose yourself, your energy becomes clean again. Your heart becomes open again. Your life becomes ready again. This is where healing begins. This is where your power returns. Believe that better is already coming, even if your heart cannot see it yet. Sometimes, after losing someone or something important, the mind starts to believe that nothing good will happen again. It feels like the best days are behind you. It feels like the love, peace, or happiness you wanted has already passed you by. But that is not true. One ending does not mean your whole life has ended. One person leaving does not mean love has left your life forever. One painful chapter does not decide the rest of your story. Better things can come quietly. They may not arrive all at once. They may begin as a calmer morning, a lighter heart, a peaceful thought, or a small moment where you smile again without forcing it. Healing does not always look big in the beginning. Sometimes, healing begins when you stop crying over the same thing. Sometimes it begins when you no longer feel the need to check, explain, or wait. Sometimes it begins when you finally believe that you deserve more than what broke you. The universe knows how to bring better love, better people, better chances, and better peace into your life. What you lost may have hurt you deeply, but it did not take away your worth. It did not take away your future. It did not take away the blessings that are still meant for you. So keep your heart open, but do not force anything. Keep moving gently, but do not rush your healing. What is coming for you will not require you to beg. It will not make you feel forgotten. It will meet you with peace, love, respect, and clarity. And one day, you will look back and understand that what was left was not the end. It was the space where something better began. As this message comes to an end, take one more deep breath and remind yourself that letting go is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of your healing. You do not have to carry what keeps hurting you. You do not have to chase what keeps running away. You do not have to prove your worth to anyone who cannot see the beauty of your heart. What is meant for you will never need to be forced, and what is no longer aligned with your peace can leave without taking your future with it. Trust that the universe knows how to restore what you lost in the right way. It may not look the way you expected, but it will feel lighter, safer, and more peaceful. The love you gave, the time you spent, the tears you cried, and the hope you carried will not be wasted. Everything is being turned into wisdom, strength, and a better beginning. So let them go with peace. Release the pain. Choose yourself again. Your heart is healing, your energy is returning, and better things are already making their way to you. If this message touched your heart, please like this video, comment what you are ready to release, share it with someone who needs comfort, and subscribe for more healing and empowering affirmations. Thank you for listening, and may peace return to you in the most beautiful way.